My apologies, it looks like my microphone was not working. So everything I've said so far has actually been lost on everybody. So let's start again. Welcome to Calizari System Survival episode 38. My name is Mel Bathler here on Twitch. It is Caladan over on the Steam Workshop. A link to my workshop page can be found below this video. And this is a survival game I've been playing 1 hour a day for 6 days a week for the last 38 days so far. And primary goal is to eliminate pirates that are actually on all the different planets and explore, basically. Now there are 3 planets, 2 moons in this system. There is a standard Earth-like planet which we have actually started on. We're actually in orbit above them. Where the hell did that go? There it is. There it is over there. And that actually had 3 pirate bases on it in dangerously close proximity to our base. We have since eliminated that before we actually went off into orbit. We have a standard moon orbiting this planet. Further out in the system we have got a Mars type planet. In this case it is not the game's default Mars. It is a planet off the workshop called Real Mars. There it is over there. It's a lovely planet, to be perfectly honest. I think it's way better Mars environment than the default game. That's just my personal preference. Further out still we have another planet from the workshop called Hoth, or Hoth. I think it's called Hoth 2 actually, and when I spawned it in, and again, like I said, that's off the workshop. Very nice ice world. Okay, coming up. And orbiting that as in its moon, I have got the default game Alien World. Actually, I've set it up just as moon, just for complete different variety. Now that each of these have got aliens, pirates on them, placed strategically where there is actually resources and stuff like that. And where is our base now? Gecko over there. Sorry about that, just had some troubles with my audio. I got myself completely distracted now. Yeah, so where we're up to now is we're building a little base here as a step off point, and just collecting some gold so I can build some gravity generator components. It's one thing I'm missing at the moment, so I can actually walk around freely without clanking everywhere and walking up walls, which is fun in itself, but it's a little inconvenient when you're trying to build things up. So yeah, that's right. All the planets have got pirate bases added. I've got drones turned on. There is also some pirate spawn points in some of these asteroids between the planets in strategic points. And the goal of this whole scenario is to eliminate the pirates and to voice a cliche, rescue the colonists. There are some colonies or down ships that are in need of rescue, well, as per the scenario, because the pirates have come dangerously close and have started eradicating the inhabitants. Now, oh, there we go. I should now be able to build some of those. What am I missing? Okay. Let's try 10 then. Oh, silver. I thought I had silver. Look at that. Looks like I don't have silver. No, no silver either. Gold and silver. None. Alright. I believe I have got some silver on this asteroid. Oh, okay. That's better. Now, somewhere down here where we've got ice. Ah, there it is. There, I think. Excellent. Greetings. Is it Quentin Preen? Hope I pronounced that right. Welcome to my stream. Oh, where'd that go? I will apologise if I'm slow at responding to chat. Unfortunately I can't put my monitor's PC up on the same desk as the actual game, so I've got to keep swinging my head back and forwards. But I do try and check it as frequently as I possibly can. Okay. Where's it gone? Right. Around there. Okay, refinery. Yeah. Alright, we just need some of that. That's better. I don't even know how many of these that I need, actually. I think we better check that, hey? Ah, 6, that's perfect. And it's the other side. This will make life a little bit easier for me at least. Oh, actually, no, it won't at the moment. I've got no power. I haven't actually built up the reactor or any reactors at this point in time. So, whilst that's in, we now need to give ourselves some power. Quickest bet would be to build up some batteries and a solar array, but actually I think we might build that up. Yeah, it depends on whether I've got enough components for building that many reactor components, doesn't it? Alright, let's have a look. Don't have any gravel. Need 1,000 of them. Maybe. Maybe. Well, a little gravel goes a long way, so let's see how far this goes. Yeah, wrong side, but that's alright. We'll put it straight into the refinery. We need 1,000 of them. Let's see how many we can get. Whilst that's doing that, let's start with the other stuff. No, 2,000 reactor components. Okay, well, let's hope we've got enough for that. Yeah, we'll finish them first. That's better. This is going to be interesting. Now I don't need 1,000 of them. Okay, 40 metal grids. Not even sure how many of these components I've got. 40, look at that. We probably need some of them too. I don't know how many. Probably need some of them too. Don't know how many. I know we need some of them. Okay, large tubes only. And motors. Oh, superconductors. I knew there was something else. Don't have any superconductors. Don't even know how many I can build. Oh, what are we out of? Probably the silver. It's probably still refining it actually. Really? I need 100 of them, okay. Well, let's start by doing that. And grabbing the ones we've got. That'll give it a chance to actually start to refine a bit more. And we need 100 of them. Well, it's doing it. quarter of them fine. And what are we out of? Nothing, it's just slow. Silver and gold. Getting there. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of components before it finishes those, but that's alright. Excellent. Okay. So far so good. It's going to reach a stall point where it's waiting for goods to refine, but that's alright. Whilst that's doing that, we'll actually just let it chug away there. We'll actually just continue building up some of the structure like we sort of started. I suppose we should put the doors in too, where they're going to go. We'll get to that. They're not essential for us to be able to progress at this stage. Yep, all there. We do need to figure out well, we should put a medical bay in here somewhere, just so we've got a spawn point if things go awry we can come back to. If gecko's here, that's not a drama, we can just spawn in on a gecko. And truthfully we probably want to spawn in where the ship is anyway, because that's rather than leave it stranded somewhere unless it gets totally destroyed. We have to think about that one. Yeah, getting low on energy. Low on energy. And we're not going to have enough steel to finish this all off, are we? We'd be too short or something stupid. Well, close. Oh, look, close. Okay. We might as well go and just charge ourselves back up. It's making a lot of noise there somewhere. did it here too, didn't I? Look at that. Not so bad, I can get it to it. What have we got over there floating around? Military escort. As long as it stays over there. So now I've got Gatlings on Gecko out there, but they're set up to as a meteor defense only. I don't actually have them set up to defend against ships. Look at that. It's funny, you know, now that I'm actually here in orbit, meteor storms don't seem to show up anywhere near as frequently as when I'm down on the planet. Down there, crumbs, one day there I got 3 meteor storms, one after the other, like basically in less than 5 minutes there was 3 storms, and they were quite large actually. But where are they coming from? Oh, who knows? Yeah, look, we're sub 1,000. Excellent. But I think we must be stalled on what? Gravel, probably. No, 2k. Iron, let's check that. 7k, okay, so it must be the silver then. Gold, yes, look at that. Yep. Alright, so we need to go and get some more silver. Well, that's easy enough to do. That's just somewhere around over here. Oh. I just noted, yeah, there it is there. I just noticed that we've got some meteor impacts. It's the first time I've seen them on my asteroid here. Looks like that one's probably got some platinum or something at the bottom of it. Some nickel. Alright. Oh, another escapee. I really wish the hand drill was exactly the same as the other mining drills. It automatically sucked up the materials you mined. I mean, I'm sort of emulating that same thing by holding F down while I'm mining, but as you can see, a few of them do escape. There we go. That side. You can go there. And that should now start, yep, producing them again. Slow, but steady. Oh dear. No, let's just block these in. Okay. Very interesting when the base is done. See how well it functions. I think it should do alright actually. It's a pretty straightforward sort of base, there's nothing elaborate about it. Programmable blocks will give me either all the management tools that I need to make it fully function. Well, the way I want it to anyway. And we're out of them, okay. Alright, so what we'll do while we're waiting for that, let's build up some of these conveyors. They're non-functional right now, but hey Frankie, yeah, this is just a basically a stepping or launch-off base. I've only just come up from the planet down there after eliminating 3 pirate bases that were threatening my base down there, and rather than constantly heading back up and down with this ship here, which is my Explorer. It's like a starter ship Explorer. It can go down onto atmosphere, into atmosphere and so on. But rather than having to constantly descend back down there, I decided to set up a base up here. Sorry about that, I just had a bit of a frog in the throat. Made it a little bit difficult to talk. So yeah, it's basically it's just a refining base. There is some, well, 4 refineries, 4 assemblers, 2 large cargo. I haven't decided on how many arc furnaces I'm going to put in yet. These here, as you can see, are oxygen generators because all fully atmospheric. Also want to be able to generate hydrogen so I can recharge the hydrogen tanks on the ship here, as well as any other ships I'm using. Notice I haven't gone ion propulsion. I'm still hydrogen propulsion here. That's because it is designed to go down to the planet or down to planets and back again. Ion just doesn't have the thrust necessary. Okay, that's good there. I think I need metal crits for this as well, don't I? Yeah. That's alright. Ooh, that might be enough. Well, with the rest of it, of course. Yeah, 86. And this will let me power it up for the first time. And whilst I'm thinking about it, uranium. Give me 50 of those. That's right. Didn't I? Oh, I lost all the other stuff, didn't I? Alright, I do have a gravity generator already pre-built, so we should now have gravity. Excellent. Much better. Okay. Yeah, all good. Incomplete. Yes, I know it's incomplete. We want some of them. Some of them. And them. I don't think I have enough of those. Okay, it was computers I needed to grab. Okay. I don't have a mining ship at this stage now, I've just been hand mining. Just the small bits that I need for the moment just to build the base up. Once I get the basic core built, which is just about there, I mean I'm not talking about putting these things in, before I actually put them in, I will actually get a mining ship all built up. And I'll use my ship here, which I've called Gecko. I'll use it to do the refining for the moment at least. Alternatively, I could actually just go down to the planet and grab stuff from there. Hey, I'm out of computers. There's tons of resources down there. Just didn't feel like bringing any up with me. Well, I did bring a few up. I just didn't bring them all up. There's way too many down on the planet there to bring them up here. The ship would probably struggle, although I don't know. It's got a fair bit of thrust, so I could probably do a pretty hefty load of components quite easy. But I figured I'd just make use of the refinery that it's built onto it. Like I said, it's structured similar to a starter ship. Refinery, assembler. Medical, it's atmospheric capable, space capable, and it is also jump capable, just so that we can explore the rest of the system, as well as a fully airtight cockpit with a small cargo container in there that lets us access the rest of it. It is actually up on the workshop if you're interested in playing around with it or whatnot. Feel free to check it out. Oh, okay, I did have a link to my workshop page just down below the video here. Hey, I don't think it's anything spectacular. It was just one of those things that you build when you're playing a survival game and you sort of wing it. Although I did build it on the premise of how I put together small grid ships, but I just did it with the large grid components. Normally I'd build a small grid ship to come up to orbit, but this time I wanted something a little bit more hardy and robust. and this was the result of it. But yeah, definitely a mining ship, a small grid mining ship is going to be the next order of business anyway, once I've finished laying out the base fully, which is just welding up these blocks basically. It's not designed for defence, it is all light armour. I don't intend to take on pirates with this particular base. Of course, if they show up, I suppose I better put some Gatlings or something in just to help defend. But yeah, the base itself will get shredded pretty easily. It is only light armour after all. Yeah, actually I probably should think about that too. Since there's meteor storms, I suppose I better see about putting some, if nothing else, some meteor defences in. Anti-meteor defences, I should say. As actually you can see from the colour coordinations on the floor there, I have actually mapped out where I'm putting all the different equipment. This room that we're in at the moment is our refineries. I've left room for expansions and upgrade modules, rather than packing them too tightly. I mean, I could have probably put more than 4 in here if I had a foregone the possibility of upgrading them, but I figured I do actually want to upgrade them eventually so that they are way more efficient and faster. There we go. So yeah, this is refining. That there is storage. I will also be adding arc furnaces, or blast furnaces, whatever way you want to describe them. Furnaces, I use the generic. This room will also have furnaces in it, just tied directly into the containers. And that seems to be the best way, and it'll probably be the same as there is for refineries. Probably be 4 of them, so maybe 2 per container, or just 4 on one container. I'm not sure yet. I'll worry about that once I get the containers in place. It's not as critical. Over here is assemblers. Now I've structured it like this. The blue square is dead space, empty space. I'll probably put something like batteries or something like that in there. That's non-accessible space from the outside. The red squares are where the assemblers are going. They're going on their tails or upright, and that gives me room to be able to fully upgrade them on all 4 sides as well. So there is plans to have them fully upgraded. But yeah, the blue in the centre there becomes inaccessible space once it's actually all fully upgraded. So I'll probably just pack it with batteries or something that I don't need to get access to. Okay. That's looking good there. That's right, we need to just knock a hole through that there. Okay, yep, do it that way. So we'll now just grab some of that and some of that. Yes, okay, we'll do it that way. I was just trying to decide whether I was just going to put an elbow like that on there or a full conveyor junction. I'm going to go the junction because that then gives me ports that I can put vents on. And since I want it to be fully airtight, that's an advantage. Alright. Yeah, 2 space underneath that. Go the right way, I'll be fine. Alright. Damn it, it doesn't line up. Okay, we'll worry about that later. And that also lets us plug in through here somewhere. Not you. That one. Now, I've got 2 options here. I can use something like Tim to do all of my resource management and inventory transferring and management and stuff like that, or I can use conveyor sorters. It's actually structured quite nicely that sorters would probably work well. For example, if we use this bottom cargo down here for ore input, it can then drag it, sorter can drag it from there over into refining. Another sorter can drag it from refining back to ingot storage, and I could then potentially also drag it, no, the conveyor sorter drag it from there into assemblage, and then then I could actually even drag components out of assemblage and put it back into the ore input one if I really wanted to, because it's not going to flow back through. So it's a roundabout way of doing it, but I could certainly do it. Or I think I'll just use Tim now. I've built a nice server room over there. Let's just make use of the scripts. That's what I'm going to set up there at the moment. I need to figure out where I'm going to come through here. If I'm going to come through there, I need to add another junction in here somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about that now. Doors. Where did I put me doors? Okay. I'm not going to weld them up just at this stage though. And yes, this is just a standard 2 sliding door airlock arrangement, so nothing fancy about that either. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. Alright. Well, that's actually it for this particular episode of Calizari System Survival. Tomorrow, during tomorrow's episode, I will actually start building up a mining ship. Just a small grid. It's going to be pretty basic, probably only a single drill on it. It doesn't have to be elaborate. But that will then give me a mining ship that I can use here to start really pumping out the resources through Gecko. because we've got quite a few things that we need to build up. So for now, thank you everybody for stopping by. I certainly value the interest and any feedback, any comments, questions. More than willing to answer them. By all means, feel free to drop by any other time. I stream 6 out of every 7 days, so I don't stream on a Friday. Times are actually displayed on the offline graphic that I have got when I'm not streaming. So yeah, by all means, feel free to stop by. Until then, happy engineering. Thank you for stopping by, and I shall hopefully talk to you again another time.